bye. Although I'm a little bit worried because Pepper nearly fucking, you know, I'm scared of what's gonna happen with the light. Is Pepper gonna be okay?
Look, the sky.
Oh, here we go.
Fools! Were it not for my decisive action, the whole city would have been overrun, razed to the ground. I'll wager they were put up to it by those wretches who seek to usurp me. They're stirring up the citizenry. But if they think I will yield to the likes of them, they are gravely mistaken.
To be subjected to such deplorable treatment, such ingratitude. You have my sympathies, sir. You do so much good for this city, and you could do so much more were you not surrounded by fools.
Okay. What is he wearing? What is he wearing?
Who are you? You're not supposed to be in here.
My apologies for the intrusion,
His ass
but I
in
come
here.
bearing a proposal. One that will ensure the longevity of your reign.
I'm sweating. My fingers are sweating.
But give me the word, sir, and I will bring hither a light warden.
Oh no, Emmett, no.
By giving its power to the babe within your lady wife's womb, we shall create a transcendent being, a king to rule over all.
Oh no.
And as sire to the king, your authority will never again be in question.
Oh no, 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 no. That's Vothri's parents in it.
Amazing. Before my Vothri, they behave as docile pets. With this gift, my line shall be guaranteed power for perpetuity. We shall rule the whole world.
I can fix him.
By all means, sir. United under Yulmor's banner, men will cease fighting and abandon their ambitions. They will grow fat and complacent, and in their sloth, seal your supremacy.
Okay, so Emmett created Vothri to be like a thing. I did listen, P.S.
12 for Fend. She cannot contain the light. She's beginning to turn.
Oh,
Urianger, if you've aught up your sleeve, now is the time.
Emmett so knew this was gonna happen. He wanted this to happen. That's why he was following and being like, tee.
It's changing back.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, fuck. I don't like seeing people struggle.
The power of every Light Warden is too terrible a burden for any one soul to bear.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And so I shall relieve you of
No.
it.
No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh god, what is happening? What is happening? What is happening? No, is he gonna die?
Exarch, what are you doing?
I will channel this profusion of power to the Crystal Tower and use it to travel to other worlds, as I have dreamed of doing ever since I first learned of their existence. Who would choose to remain here in this dying realm when they might go elsewhere and begin anew?
Huh?
Not I. And thus did I use you.
No, I don't believe you. It doesn't make sense.
What?
Damn you! We won't let you do with her as you please.
Wait, what?
Do not interfere!
Wait, what?
Please, I beseech you all, let him go!
You knew of this, Urianger.
Urianger knew?
'Tis all a fiction. Such vaguely defined acts of teleportation stand no chance of success. The Exarch will never live to see another world, as he knows only too well.
Then, what does he mean to do?
He means to take the light with him into the rift, where he will die.
Well, why is he saying he used us then?
From the beginning, he intended to sacrifice himself to save our friend and Norvrend.
Why did he say it in a way that was like bad?
At journey's end, an opportunistic thief makes off with the hero's prize.
Why are you saying it like
A
that?
paltry way to end a chapter, I concede. Yet your tale will continue, and my role in it will scarcely be remembered.
Oh. But like, he's a bad liar. Why does he think that we would believe that? You know, we're reaching out to him. Like, fully do not believe him.
Worry not. Whatever should become of me, I will be happy and free, safe in the knowledge that I have played my part.
No. Ah! Oh my god, his hair! Oh my god! Oh!
Thank you for fighting for this world, for believing. Fare you well, my friend,
No!
my inspiration.
No! What? What is happening?
Only those who possess the royal eye of the Allagan Imperial line are capable of controlling the Crystal Tower. Such individuals do not exist in the First. Therefore, in all likelihood, the Exarch arrived here with the tower.
Oh my
This
god.
much I had surmised, yet I could not discern his grand scheme. To think that he went through all this trouble for the sake of a single hero. It's almost admirable in its absurdity. Alas, it is not your grand scheme that will succeed, but ours.
I'm so shook.
Stay put. Your friend is still alive, but whether he remains so depends on you. What a disappointment you turned out to be.
Don't say that.
I placed my faith in you, let myself believe that you could contain the light. But look at you now, halfway to becoming a monster. You are unworthy of my patronage.
I mean, we already know that it was him that created Vothri, so...
I am an Ascian. My heart's sole desire is to usher in the Great Rejoining. 100 years ago, I entrusted my comrade Logriff with the task of increasing light's sway over this world. This we sought to do by manipulating heroes. When that failed to achieve the desired result, I created Vothri.
Oh my god.
Thanks to your meddling, that too has ended in failure.
Oh my
What was your
god.
true purpose in approaching us?
Oh my god.
By your 12, boy, have I not told you before that everything I said was the truth? You were specimens by which I might gauge man's potential as it stands. I genuinely had an interest in you, genuinely considered taking you on as allies.
I'm speechless.
Provided she could contain and control the light. If
Not
not,
me
then she,
being a
and by
disappointment.
extension you, would be of no use to me. 'Twas as simple as that.
Not me being a disappointment.
So, we've been found wanting. How disheartening. But even had we fulfilled your conditions, there was no guarantee that we would cooperate. What then?
Then I simply kill you all. At the very least, it would restore the world to the way it was before you went about trouncing Light Wardens willy-nilly.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Suffice it to say, it would be most inconvenient to have all that light taken away. And I would be lying if I were to claim his actions didn't have me worried. You still retain your form and your senses. But you have all but become a Sin Eater. Whether you will it or not, your mere existence will serve to engulf the world in light.
Don't worry about it.
Those in your company will likewise turn into Sin Eaters. And in time, you will succumb to your base instincts and hunt innocents to feast on their sweet, Sweet ether.
But I just don't feel like this is gonna happen like that, is it? It's not.
Those few with the will left to fight may rise up against you. But before your absolute might, they will quickly know despair. There is no hope. We are finished. Mankind is finished. Ah, the irony. What Fourth Tree achieved through bliss, you achieved through despair. But I have overstayed my welcome. I shall look forward to seeing you bring the world to its knees, hero.
Oh boy. Oh my god. Huh?
Exarch!
Huh?
I have naught to show for all the time and effort I invested in you. He is a small token for my troubles. I did not expect that I could learn aught from man, but I may yet learn something from all the knowledge he had hoarded for his precious hero.
Oh. 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 Oh.
I pity you, I do.
Stop.
Your friends are now your foes. If you do not kill them, they will kill you. When it all becomes too much to bear, seek me out at my abode in the dark depths of the Tempest. There, you may complete your descent into madness with some dignity, far from prying eyes. Till then, I bid you farewell. Eater.
Oh god, so much to unpack. Is it bad that I absolutely love hearing Emmett call me a disappointment?
Ah, finally.
So like, she seems okay.
After you collapsed, Emmett's self vanished. Then Reen did what she could to stay the raging of the light within your body. Thanks to her, you're still you. But she's only delayed the inevitable. You're not going to like what you see, but you still need to see it.
Well, all the light has come back. And we just did it all for nothing. Oh boy.
It's like this all over. The whole of Norvrad is shrouded in light again.
All that pissing off the light and it's just there again, you know? That's, yeah.
The people of this city have spirit, I'll give them that. They've not lost the will to fight. I can imagine how torn you must feel, looking at that sky, knowing what it means to everyone. And that you're responsible. You're in a corner, and there doesn't seem to be any obvious way out.
Oh, look at her.
But that doesn't mean it's over. However hopeless it seems, you haven't lost yet. I remember looking up at the sky like this before, being caught up in a strange kind of calm. It was after we realized we were responsible for the flood, when we resolved to journey to the source by taking our own lives. One last sacrifice, one last fight, one last failure. And then the Oracle appeared and, well, you know the rest. There were times in the years and decades that followed when I wondered if we might not have been better off just letting the rejoining happen.
Oh my god.
That we'd made one last mistake. But seeing that giant Talos stir to life cured me of any doubts I still had.
Oh.
So we never had the chance to see anything like that. Our people coming together as one.
I'm so glad he got to see that.
No. We made the right decision. And I can finally feel proud of the part we played in helping this world survive.
I'm gonna cry. I'm so glad he finally feels like that. Oh, oh, please.
Well, come on then.
He wants a fist bump. Pepper doesn't know how to fist bump. Oh? Huh?
As I thought. What happened between us was no coincidence. My story may be finished, but the fates have gifted me a minor role in yours.
What do you mean?
I suspected as much the moment I realized you could hear me. But it's hard not to doubt yourself when you're the man who caused the flood. I was afraid to do anything more than watch for fear of making things even worse. But no longer. After all, the path I once walked is now yours to finish. For what it's worth, I cast my lot with yours. If you need a push, I'll be right there behind you. If you lose control, I'll do my best to stop you. So, let us be about it, hero.
Oh my god, he's so fucking precious. A pair of besties, you know?
Worried you were up here all alone, brooding and fretting and wallowing in your woes. But look at you, grinning at nothing like a pollen-drunk pixie. Oh, my dear beloved sapling. You are lost, confused, and have precious little time to gather your wits. Stand very, very still. Think not of where you need to go, but where you are right now at this moment, at this time, in this place.
I love them.
Our cairn of crystal. From shadowed hood he watched you go, his ruby eyes with warmth aglow. See yourself as he saw you, and that shall be the clearest clue.
I'm gonna cry. Oh, baby. Oh boy. What are we seeing now? Is that Urianger? Why is Urianger always a knower?
A moment to collect my thoughts, I prithee. Thy true name is Grahartia, then.
Look at him!
Thou hast, by subtle means, reached across the boundaries of time and space to unsow the seeds of catastrophe, ere its creeping vines drag our champion unto an early grave.
In essence, yes. A difficult story to swallow, I am sure. 'Tis a hard thing to ask. Harder still for those condemned to survive in a world which pitted brother against brother. Indeed, you are right to call the execution of this plan miraculous, though the force which held it together was nothing so inexplicable. It was her. The warrior of light has been our unbroken thread.
I have chills.
Where others would stumble and fall, she would rise above. Where others would break and run, she would carry on. The warrior of light's tale is one of unyielding bravery.
Oh my
To tell it was to
god.
feel courage. To hear it was to feel hope. It was a breath of inspiration in an age of suffocating shadow. She was the lodestar that brought them all together to send their final message back through time and space to her.
What the hell? I'm emotional.
The light of your legacy was our torch in the darkness. Burn bright again and live.
What the fuck?
I knew I could trust you to choose the right path forward, even if that choice came with a heavy price.
What price?
When all is said and done, and the last of the Light Wardens lies slain, I will absorb their corrupted ether, and then I will die.
He literally told him, like, Urianger knew this the whole time. He literally knew this the whole time, and he had to just get on with it. He knew the whole time, and he just had to get on with it.
What I know of your companions, not to mention your champion, they will try to stop me. But in saving one, they would save none. Therefore, I implore you to aid me in concealing my identity and ensuring this tale ends as it must.
Fuck.
To this end, I would have you take what I have told you of the calamity and make of it a portent.
So he didn't.
A prophetic vision you beheld in the swirling chaos of the rift.
He didn't even have a vision. Oh my god.
I will see this tale to a happy end, my friend. There has been enough tragedy.
Oh my, I am actually floored. What in the fucking Jesus?
If you lose control again, the light could claim you for good.
How does one even like find this all out after everything that they've been through here? How do you even comprehend it?
What do you mean to do?
I mean to hunt down Emmett Selk. I mean to rescue the Exarch. I mean to have a few words with both Emmett and the Exarch. A few words.
Then we should be on our way. The Ascian mentioned the Tempest, did he not? That's the stormy seas around Calusia to you. His lair must be down there somewhere. Hidden beneath the waves.
Ah. By thy looks, I gather thou hast gleaned that which I came to tell thee.
Urianger has shared everything with us. The Exarch's true identity and purpose.
Oh.
I offer no excuses.
Urianger!
When I agreed to aid the Exarch with his plans, 'Twas in full acceptance of the condemnation I would face when my duplicity was laid bare.
I mean, what could he say, though? To be fair, like, what could he do in that scenario? Like, I feel bad that he feels bad.
I'm sorry, but I don't think this is a good idea. Leaving the Crystarium, I mean, with or without Urianger. What I did for you won't last forever. There's no telling when the light will break free again. Please, you must stay here. At least for a little while longer. We will find a way to cure this, I promise you.
How can you make promises? We don't even know where to start.
Oh, shit.
Alize, please. You know Reen was only trying to help.
Oh my god.
Of course, I know only too well. But making promises you have no way of keeping is not a kindness. It's a lie. Plain and simple.
Oh my good lord,
We've all
everyone's
searched
fighting.
high and low for an answer. And every one of us came back empty-handed.
Oh, her voice.
I am not about to stand in her way now. Not after failing her in her hour of need. No. The least we can do is...
Oh, fuck. She's crying.
We will go with you as well. There is naught to be gained by standing still.
Lead and we shall follow. If there is any hope to be found, then we will surely find it at your side.
Though we may not know the whole story, we do know you're in for a fight.
Gang's all here.
And while the Exarch's away, it falls to the rest of us to see the Warrior of Darkness is given a proper send-off.
You might have invited them to join us, where there are not so many. But come, they are waiting. What is your will, O Warrior of Darkness?
Defend the Crystarium until we return. Leave it to us. We'll see the Exarch home safe and sound. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Defend. My god. Okay. Here's the Pepper lore thus far that I have in my brain. She was born with black hair when she was younger. I don't exactly know what happens, but she lost her parents. Okay, her parents died tragically. Don't really know what happened though. And she went through such intense grief that her hair turned white. Particularly with grief, her hair goes white. Because that happens, she sees it as like this symbol of like vulnerability, and she doesn't like feeling vulnerable. She's very to herself. She doesn't like opening up to people. She doesn't like being vulnerable. Her parents dying and her hair turning white was kind of traumatic ×2, because it was like she was wearing her grief like in her hair and everybody could see it like physically. And she's just kind of like went on into adulthood suppressing that and like not ever wanting to open up to someone so much again that would happen, because it just freaks her out. She doesn't deal with her trauma. She doesn't deal with her emotions. And then she meets Hershey, and that all kind of goes out the window because, I mean, she pretty much falls in love with him immediately. They fall in love with each other immediately. But then obviously what happens is, you know, she loses him. And that's the second time in her life where her hair turns white. And it was crazy because in the game, I didn't expect for it to happen. And we had a white hair moment at the end of Heaven's Ward. And now I'm trying now to come up with like her lore with Emmett. This is where like, I don't know if this makes sense, but my thoughts are this, right? This is so depraved. I got even more depraved about this because of something that Emmett says in Shadowbringers. I was like, what do you mean? So he says something about remembering, right? And we know that Emmett like lived in the one world, like in his place, and that's why he wants the rejoining to happen, right? So the lore is that Pepper's hair turning white comes from her past life, where she and Emmett, as maybe like different souls or like their reincarnations now or something, they were in love, and she was one of the people that died. The white hair thing is something that came through from her past life. And I kind of thought like maybe, I mean, it doesn't really make as much sense for Emmett, but just because I like being depraved and delusional, I like to think that because he grieved her so much, that's why part of his hair is white. But That probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense because that's also soulless and, you know, whatever. Anyways, but now in Shadowbringers, I feel like he knows who she is, but she doesn't know who he is, but she feels like this connection to him, and she's like so conflicted about it because obviously he's very evil and going against everything like what she's working towards, but she feels so connected to him. And you know, when I finally get around to writing some fan fiction, they definitely spent a little bit of time together, if you know what I'm saying. But obviously, because of like everything that has happened, she's so conflicted about it. She's like, well, like, I think I love him, but like, I can't because this is so fucked up. This is her getting ready to go, you know, because he's like told us to come to this place, the Tempest or whatever it was called. So the highlights are because in the actual story, she has absorbed a lot of light and it's kind of like fucking with her hair a little bit. So she's not in her grieving era. It's the light that is kind of taking over her body right now. And that's another point about her, is that freaks her out, because this time it's not grief, it's just like happening because of what she's doing. But the outfit is supposed to symbolize her kind of like, I don't know, almost embracing it, because Emmett says to her that she can't handle it. You know, like the Warrior of Light can't handle it. It was a test. It was disappointing. So her whole like look right now in my head is like her like trying to prove that wrong in a way. She feels a lot of confliction because also she thinks that she's also in love with him. So where she's at now, there's a part of her that is like slowly starting to remember. Do you want to play a game? But not fully. That's where it's at right now. I feel like at this point it's starting to like click for her. I'm so invested in her and like her relationships that it just, whatever happens in this at the end of this, I might lose my mind.
By the gods.
What the fuck is this? Oh my god. There's a whole ass...
When the Ondo spoke of a city, I did not think they meant an actual city.
Then we are seeing the same view. The remnants in the Ondo settlement were solid material structures. But these...
Wow, that's so pretty.
Everything here pulses with ether. 'Tis an enchantment on a monumental scale.
It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm so scared. Oh god. Look at the size of those doors. Now I know how pixies must feel. Peppercorn recognized? Welcome to the city of Amarot. Recognized? What? Did the building just welcome you? Mayhap it is not so strange, so passing strange. Did Emmett Selk not invite Pepper to visit his abode? Yes, he did. Oh my god, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. Oh! What the fuck is that? Look, over there. Oh. Is that a person? Ah, no, my mistake. That's a giant. Doesn't seem to have noticed us yet. Pray excuse my boldness, but may I ask you a few questions? Oh my god! Oh, what adorable costumes. Are you children on an excursion? This district has much to teach you. How odd. That sounded like no language I've ever heard, and yet I understood every word. You must be lost, poor things. Can you tell us where to find Emmett Selk? Ah, I see. You've come to marvel at the workings of the Convocation of 14. Hardly surprising, I suppose. The whole world holds its breath as the final days draw near and our brightest minds race to implement their plans. You must understand that gaining an audience at this time will be next to impossible. You should hurry home now before your families begin to worry. Do you need me to walk you back? Aww. To my eyes, these people appear as arcane entities. I suspect Emmett Selk wove them from ether. I can't do this. Are you actually kidding me? No, my heart hurts. That's so sad. A catastrophe of unprecedented scale, which did set in motion the summoning of Zodiark and thence Hydaelyn herself. That happened centuries and centuries ago, didn't it? That man spoke as if they were rushing to avert a disaster here and now. Unless, for these people, the distant past is the here and now. I believe thou hast the right of it, Master Alphino. This ethereal Amarot and its residents appear to be phantoms of a different age. Emmett Selk hath resurrected a memory. A moment in time from before the star was sundered. The music makes this place so peaceful, but it's like you can feel the loneliness in the music. Oh, look how small she is. Oh. May I? Sit beside me, yeah. Oh my god, she's so small. What? You, I think, are from a time beyond ours. Have you followed in the wake of Emmett Selk? Oh, beyond. Right. Yeah. Okay, okay. Nay, there is no cause for alarm. I am simply a shade, here and not here. I know only that my name is Hythlodeus, and that this city is a recreation, a phantom moment plucked from the well of history. The others seem unaware of their pale existence, but I wonder if Emmett Selk's mind was distracted when it came to my reconstitution. A stray thought would have been enough. Hythlodeus will realize the truth, for example. We were close friends once, you see. Oh my god, this was one of his friends. Yet in spite of my perception, I play the same role as all the rest. A bit part meant to bring color and noise to this well-crafted stage. Too much scrutiny and we shall burst like the fragile bubbles we are. Thus I tell you again, my presence is not to concern you. I wish only to share your company whilst we wait. If you've come this far, then you know of the catastrophe which awaits us on our morrow, the final days. What began as isolated incidents soon swelled into a world-spanning threat. The Convocation of 14, well, it was 13 at the time, endeavored to create a will for our star. They would repair the fundamental laws of order and halt the spread of destruction. But creation on such a scale required an immense source of power. Of those of us who still lived, nearly half offered up their lives in the name of salvation. And from their sacrifice, Zodiark was born. Just as we had hoped, he reached forth and halted the march of oblivion. Yet oh how the star had suffered, so many species lost. The land was blighted, the waters poisoned, and even the wind had ceased to blow. Once more did our people give themselves to Zodiark. Another half of our race sacrificed to cleanse the world, to ensure that trees and grasses and myriad tiny lives would sprout and grow and flourish. The cycle of life had begun anew, and we reconsidered the means by which we might protect it. The Convocation decided thus: we would nurture our world until it was bursting with vitality. Then, when the time was right, we would offer some portion of its living energy to Zodiark. In return, he would restore us those brethren whose souls had fed his strength, and together we would resume our role as stewards. There were, however, those who disagreed with this plan. They argued that enough had been sacrificed to Zodiark, that this new world should belong to the lives newly born. These dissidents surrendered their life energies in the creation of Hydaelyn, an incarnation of their opposing belief, and for the first time in history our people stood divided. You know then how this conflict ended? It was really sad. Oh. Emmett Selk has ever been a champion for the will of Zodiark. The original plan may have been set back by millennia, but he will not have abandoned his course. He will pay the price for our return by whatever means is necessary. And though he might carry himself with a certain gilb ease, Emmett Selk is not a man to bear his burdens lightly. In fact, I imagine they've only grown heavier with each passing century. That's so sad. This is truly a terrible way he's chosen to carry. It seems your turn has come. Pray do not let me keep you. We're not even at the end, and I'm like, I am not okay. There's one last thing. You walk with another at your side, yes? Nay, I see no definite form. Just the faintest suggestion of a second soul. I doubt it visible to anyone but me. Otherwise, I assume only you can see and hear this ethereal companion. Why? This is killing me. Your connection is hardly a coincidence. In our time, the two of you were one. The color of your souls tells the tale. A hue that distinctive cannot be mistaken, no matter how thin the soul is spread. Wait, what? This is the kind of fate I might expect for one such as she. Surely Emmett Selka's recognized the hint of her in you? Oh my god, wait, what? Hang on. Does this imply that my theory headcanon is like not too far from what this actually is? New old friend? No, I am going to shit myself. Like, I am going to shit myself. I am going to poo on this chair. Fare you well, my new old friend. My new old friend. My new old friend. When you were talking about your headcanon earlier, I was like, she's gonna explode when she gets to the Hythlodaeus cutscene. I can't even... But the light, how can you go on? Fate can be cruel, but a smile better suits a hero. Nothing will come of brooding here in self-pity. I've made my decision, Pepper. I'm going with you. I can't believe they threw that in.
This really is unacceptable. I gave you very specific instructions.
Emmett Selk.
My invitation was for an abomination. Ripe with the power to bring about the world's annihilation.
Not him calling me an abomination.
Not this half-broken thing. Whatever am I to do with you? And I see you insist on keeping the same familiar company. Are you so lost without them?
It is not she who is lost without the familiar.
Oh,
not
fuck.
content with remaking an entire city, you aim to fill it with the reconstituted souls of the dead.
Oh, Stola.
I may have gotten a little carried away in my attention to detail. Added a few unnecessary flourishes. Well, there's no point trying to hide it. Yes, once the rejoining of worlds is complete, Zodiac will regain his full strength and shatter his prison. Then we shall offer up the Source's remaining inhabitants in sacrifice, that we might resurrect our brethren who died to bring Zodiac into existence. But what was it that you came here to do exactly?
Make you stop. Fix you. Okay, here's the depressing Pepper lore. I feel like at this point, she is remembered, loves him, but sees that this is too far, and she has to do what she has to do. She is in pain, but she has to stop him.
Did you now? One last do-or-die attempt to foil my plans before your mind dissolves into madness? In every single age, there is always someone who wants to stand up to the evil Asians. Always the same arrogance, the same insistence that the world belongs to them, as if theirs were the only rightful claim, theirs the only existence worthy of preservation. Even now, after everything, you refuse to see reason. You think it unfair that you are subject to suffering? That your lives will be sacrificed for the ancients? Look at me! I have lived 1,000 of your lives. I have broken bread with you, fought with you, grown ill, grown old, sired children, and yes, welcomed death's sweet embrace. For eons have I measured your worth and found you wanting. Too weak and feeble-minded to serve as stewards of any star! Have your recent spats with Vorthri and his Sin Eaters taught you nothing? Have you not learned that your ignorance and frailty beget only endless misery? How long do you mean to perpetuate this farce? How much more must I endure your bumbling interference? Let us imagine that the laws of reality are again undone and the world faces true annihilation. Do you honestly believe that half your number would sacrifice themselves to save the other? Of course they wouldn't! And if you had witnessed history unfold as I have, you would reach the same conclusion. You cannot be entrusted with our legacy. I will bring back our brethren, our friends, our loved ones. The world belongs to us and us alone.
Who's gonna say something?
Emmett Selk!
Alfie?
We understand. Truly. But it makes no difference. The ones you love are in the past, while ours are here in the present. One day, we too will be ashes and dust. But not today. Our time is not yet finished. We share your conviction. And that is why we will not abandon our course.
You think us the same? You think your tattered soul of equal worth to those I lost?
Oh, he's...
Then come. Earn your place. Prove yourselves worthy to inherit this star.
I don't wanna... Oh my good god. Oh. What the fuck?
Behold the coming oblivion. 'Twas the end of our era and the beginning of our great work. A fitting backdrop for your final judgment. I shall wait within, but do not spend too much time on your preparations. There's no telling how much longer the guest of honor will last.
Is this supposed to show, like, the final days of, like, what actually happened here? Is that what this is?
Welcome to the final days of Amaranth.
Oh, he answered my question. Okay.
Fabric of our star began to fray, and the unchecked energies of creation begat malformed beasts.
I can't do this, chat. Emmett Selk's VA is on fucking real.
Just a little further, and you will see the end of a world.
What is this?
Well, well, you prevailed.
I'm genuinely so nervous.
Nevertheless...
Oh my.
Your performance was underwhelming, and I remain unconvinced of your worthiness. Oh, you tower over your misbegotten ilk, no doubt. But should I bring my full strength to bear, well, you would be as leaves in the wind. The gulf between us is a reflection of the disparity between the world as it was and what it has become.
Oh! Alice, don't do that! Don't do that!
Our worlds may not live up to your lofty standards, but they are our worlds, our homes, full of life and love and hope. And we won't stand by and let you destroy them!
Oh my god, Alice, stop! Ugh. Oh my god, I can't.
Alize!
You are a mistake. For we who have known perfection, the shattered source and these shards are ghastly mockeries of the true world. The ephemeral lives you exalt are pale imitations, utterly devoid of meaning.
Oh, love when he calls me utterly devoid of meaning.
We define our worth, not the circumstances of our creation.
More prattle.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, my baby sis. so stressed. My hands are so sweaty.
Fool. Who are you? No one. Nothing. Once I have reclaimed my heritage, my first act will be to expunge your stain from history's weave.
Oh my god.
My world will have no need for heroes.
Oh my god. God, she can hardly fucking see.
Still fighting the good fight.
Oh my god.
It is true that all we hold dear is fated to fade away, but that is no reason for us to forsake it.
To take what steps we may, and thus mark the road for those who would follow, to strive for the best of all futures. Be this not also thy purpose?
Do not presume to speak of my future. And you? Why waste your final moments in futile defiance? Weary wanderer, you've no fight left to fight, no life left to live.
Oh my god, his mocking voice. Oh, this voice actor. Oh no, peep it. Peep it.
You see, the light will not be denied. Surrender to your fate, and let the transformation take you. Rise up in madness and fury. Devour the vermin infesting the land which is rightfully ours.
Oh my fucking god. Huh? Oh, my god.
Now, Reed! Now!
Oh. Oh my god, no.
Fight it. You have to hold on.
No, you're fucking kidding me. No, that's no. Oh my god. Hartford! Help! Help! Help!
If you had the strength to take another step, could you do it? Could you save our worlds?
Oh.
Take it. We fight as one.
What the hell? Oh, fucking hell.
This world is not yours to end.
Oh my god, this is my girl.
This is our future. Our story.
Oh!
No, it can't be.
Huh?
Ah, that trick of the light. You are a broken husk, nothing more. How can you hope to stand against me alone?
We stand together!
Oh my god, baby! A baby man! Oh my god, baby man!
How... I'm surprised you can stand at all.
I could not well leave matters half finished. Let expanse contract, eon become instant.
Hello? What the fuck is happening?
Champions from beyond the rift, heed my call!
Damn you! Damn Damn you all!
Ends.
Very well. Let us proceed to your final judgment. The victor shall write the tale, and the vanquished become its villain.
Can we just kiss and make up?
But come, let us cast aside titles and pretense, and reveal our true faces to one another.
Okay. Oh god. Oh god, what's he doing?
I am Hades, he who shall awaken our brethren from their dark slumber.
I'm gonna be sad. His name is Hades. Oh my fucking god. Oh, so this is what my man really looks like.
Show me your vaunted strength, and I shall expose the lie of your fragmented existence.
I will not yield. Should I surrender this fight, what will become of it all?
Oh god.
What will become of our dreams?
Enough, damn you!
Greta! What are you doing? Oh my god.
Such infernal strength!
Oh, the babies. Oh my god, she's alive! What? I fucking thought she was dead.
Now! Strike with all thy might!
Oh no. Oh god. Oh my god. Fuck.
Remember us.
What the fuck?
Remember that we once lived.
It's over. Emmett Selk is no more.
More importantly, how do you fare?
Ether. It is as it used to be. As a disciple of Zodiac, the Ascian was the darkness to your light. I can but assume that when you set your strength against his, the light within you was spent.
No, it's more than that.
Oh my god.
Under the strain of that incredible flood of ether, your soul had begun to break apart. Yet now it seems somehow restored.
Oh, baby man.
I believe I owe you all an apology. And you, most especially.
Oh my god. Baby man. Oh.
Well, 'tis good to be awake.
Oh my god, I feel so many emotions right now.
As ether obeys the cycle, as death and decay gives way to new life.
Oh. He's all clean. Oh, his
So too do the
friend.
memories we share inspire others to rise to greatness. For we who walk before may lead those who walk after. Your road goes ever on, as does your story, as does your legacy. Such is the hero's lot, to touch the lives of countless others.
I feel so many conflicting emotions because, like, you know, woo, we did it, but like, Emmett's smile at the end.
I was a boy, many long years ago. I yearned to stand tall as the heroes of Elb, but like a fool seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short. And then one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me in the flesh. A hero who looked at the horizon and beyond and saw I knew not what.
Oh.
All I knew was that I would give anything to stand at that hero's side.
Fuck. He's so precious. Oh.
Would that it was so easy. The glory of the heavens was ever beyond the grasp of those who never thought to reach for it. But if I have gained anything from all of this, it is the courage to stretch out my hand. Do you hear me, Grahatia? This is no time for sleeping.
Though blazing skies give way to gentle night, what hand can end the war of dark and light?